Screaming Frog is a report that basically crawls your website and gives you kind of like a technical analysis of it. It can help you determine where all your URLs are, which is really important for us. And then also, if anything is redirecting, it can tell you a whole bunch of things. But essentially, we use a Screaming Frog report for every website that comes to us. We consider it kind of like a checkup, like a health checkup. It's important for us to identify if there are any orphan pages, which might be pages on your website that exist, like they're out there in the World Wide Web, but they're not linked anywhere on your website. They're not a hyperlink or they're not in the menu. So they have somehow become detached and they're not accessible. And we need to account for those. They need to be pulled back into the menu or removed if they're no longer relevant. So we always do a check for the orphan pages, and this is kind of how we do that. So the Screaming Frog, I'm not going to run the report because it does take several minutes, but it looks like this when it's running. It's a free download. Of course, there's a paid version. But basically when you're done, it's going to spit out a report that looks like this. I joke in our kickoff calls with clients that it's a really scary report, the initial data dump. There's a lot of information here. And you don't necessarily need all of it. The first few fields are the most important in what we're looking at. So first, it's going to give you a full list of every URL on the website, often thousands and thousands. It's pulling in every blog post, every PDF, every image, every vCard file, all of your every page that might be like CSS files or JavaScript, all that kind of material. It's going to tell you what kind of page the content is. So, a text HTML is going to be a page that you can actually, load up and read. It's not a code page. The status of the page, is it breaking? Is it redirecting? Is it indexable? It's going to tell you the title tag, how long the title tag is, the meta description, how long the meta description is, so forth and so on. It gives you all sorts of information. This makes it really easy for you to sort the URLs and really kind of get a picture of all of the URLs on your website and then the health of each of those links. From an analytics standpoint, it's a great tool, very valuable to run on a regular basis. We run it at the beginning of projects and then again at the end of projects to make sure that nothing is missed. So if you're looking to kind of do a back-end checkup, a Screaming Frog is a great place to start.